Hey guys, Dave here. Welcome to the Centurions review, the punk rock band of Wargame Review. Institution's got to apologize for the vacuum sound in the background. My wife is vacuuming right now, and I'm not going to tell her not to because then she's going to tell me to do it. But anyhow, this is Molino Del Ray Gateway to Mexico City, 8th of September, 1847 from Decision Games. It's one of their mini games. This uses the quick play musket and saber rules, which were used in Saalfeld and a few other games too. In September 1847, Winfield Scott began his assault on Mexico City by ordering the capture of Molino Del Ray, where the Mexicans reputedly were casting cannon to strengthen the city's defenses. Just beyond the citadel of Chapultepec, guarded the causeways to the city. A quick U.S. victory at the Molino might turn into a war-ending pursuit. As it happened, heavy U.S. casualties forced Scott to call off the battle after taking the buildings. This game covers both the actual and potential fighting. The U.S. player may be satisfied with just the first objective or try for the big win, while the Mexican player must play for time and try to inflict maximum losses. One of the good things about microgames is they sometimes cover seldom game topics such as this. Alright, it says it's for 2 players, level is regimental. Hex scale 352 yards, playing time 1 to 2 hours, complexity very low. I disagree with that. Solitaire suitability high. Alright, so let's take a look at the counters first. Counters look alright for minigame. Counters are half-inch counters. Some are double-sided, and I think you can form squares or something in these rules if I recall correctly, and here's a little baggie to store them. Take a look at the map now. Alright, up here you got a turn record track and terrain key. And the map, I mean, it's a simple map, but it looks pretty decent. It's definitely light years ahead of what Task Force games and metagaming had back in the golden era of micro games. This is a modern game. This is actually still in production. Alright, in this one, you have the series rules and the scenario rules. The series rules are common between all the games that use the quick play musket and saber system. Alright, so let's take a look at the sequence of play, which the sequence of play itself is pretty straightforward. First player movement, first player combat, second player movement, second player combat, and then turn marker phase. And game's won with victory points. Here's the zone of control rules, combat rules, artillery, cavalry. And here's your leader rules and recovery. And here's your squares. Yeah, any hex with an infantry unit in it may form squares at the beginning of its movement phase or during cavalry charge. Alright, here's the scenario rules, which gives you the scenario and the setup and the specific victory conditions for this battle. Alright, here's a combat results table. This series of games, the quick play rules, I find them to be mediocre. The one thing I thought was kind of silly for a micro game or a mini game is the combat results table is too detailed for a beginner game like this. And then here's your terrain effects chart. Thanks for watching. If you've tried this, definitely chime in and let us know how you liked it, and have a good evening.